A good look at the nighttime skyline over St. Louis and Busch Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Piscotty. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Al Kaline. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz giving chase. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul. Machado now on 0-1. Here's ball one now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. One out and a runner on third. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Designated hitter.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and two away following the RBI ground ball. Cruz racing back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a two-out triple. Into the box, Eric Hosmer trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting sixth.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third. Here's Brandon Phillips, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Grounded, foul. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after Gene Segura standing in, he'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Kaline is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Roberto Alomar checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Now a flare out to left center. Dyson over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a fastball just a bit up.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Ready on 1-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Francisco Cervelli.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Alomar ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dyson.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Hit out towards second. Alomar gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, number 7. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Jay Hahn.
Jay Hahn.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Pomeranz into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike. Ready for another chance. Al Kaline. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Riding in once again, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
What, hold up on the 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Judge. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Piscotty is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Hernandez
takes this the other way to right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Dyson moving in. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Segura.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Second baseman, Brandon
Now
Phillips.
A swing and a fly ball. Cruz is after it.
It's been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so It'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strike. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit. And as a result, they've been hitting him hard.
Out to short for Segura. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Standing in, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. The Scotty's on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 1.
Ready for another shot now. Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Grounded to the right. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder.
Digging in once again, Al Kaline. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Cervelli rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look,
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dyson's there. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Hit in the air to center field. Jones moves over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jay Hahn. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High pop-up. Phillips is there for it. And the inning is over. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Eichhoff will take it himself for the first out of the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. A hit in 2 tries so far. Coming over now is Cruz, but this will be nowhere near him. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-1 now to Jones. This one's down to third. Hahn comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Stephen Piscotty
Leading
comes
off for
into this
St. Louis.
at-bat 0 for 1 in the
Center
ball game.
fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Line towards center field. Jones is right there, 1 down. Into the box now,
Now batting.
Cesar Hernandez.
Designated hitter.
He reached on a single in his
Cesar
first try.
Hernandez.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. Line toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second
Now
out.
batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Pomeranz into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Brandon Phillips. It's
Leading
been an
off for the
0 for
Rockies,
2 effort for him to
second
this point.
baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. Phillips around first, heading for second. And Phillips will keep going. He's headed for third. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple. Digging in once again, Francisco Cervelli. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Cruz has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Cruz has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Fielder,
Ready once again. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ellsbury is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here comes another 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dyson's there. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the
Riding in
Cardinals,
once again,
second
Roberto
baseman,
Alomar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Machado is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Al Kaline. He'll be
Leading
tasked
off for
with
Colorado,
starting things as we
the right
begin the
fielder, number
seventh.
6, Al Kaline.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Piscotty is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Stepping into
third
the box, Manny Machado.
Manny
He's got a
Machado.
hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now there are 2 away.
the batter,
Now to
number
the plate,
99.
Aaron Judge.
Designated
He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Segura on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. Third trip to the
Leading off
plate for him
St.
here
Louis,
tonight. 0 for 2
right
at this
fielder,
point.
Nelson Cruz.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The batter,
So digging in
number
now,
7.
number 7. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another
Number
shot
3.
now. Jay Hahn.
Hahn.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Leading
He'll
off for the
start things
Rockies,
out for us here in
first
inning
baseman
number 8.
35,
Jake Diekman
Eric
comes on to
Hosmer.
pitch now,
Your
hoping for
attention,
better
please.
results than the other
Now pitching
arms
for the
that they've run
Cardinals,
out there in this
number
one.
41.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. At the plate, Adam Jones. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Phillips. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Cruz ranging forward. 2 down. Striding in, Francisco Cervelli. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit out toward second. Alomar has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Center fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs and get back in this thing.
Lined hard toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. On the tag from Cervelli, he's out at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
And the run is in to score from second. That makes it 7-1 now. Standing in, Gene Segura. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. K-line is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Alomar will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in. Gerard Dyson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Mitch Haniger will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Al Kaline. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Number 7 has got it, and the side is retired. At the plate, Roberto Alomar. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Second baseman, number 12.
To third. Taken in by Machado. And he's retired here, 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Standing in, number 7. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Jones. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now at the plate, Jay Hahn. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is past a diving Phillips, a base hit. Some 2-out success, and that means Stephen Piscotty will bat this inning. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. Last time through was a base hit.
Piscotty.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Kaline is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.